Today is the day. It's finally here. The United States men's national team will kick off our 2026 World Cup campaign tonight in Los Angeles against Paraguay. Many people have asked me how I feel about tonight's game, how I feel about this summer, how I feel about everything. And the answer I've given them is comfortable. Now, that's an answer that scares me and the people I give it to. If I know anything about the U.S. men's national team, we are anything but comfortable. I've seen it all with us. I've seen us lose a knockout stage game in extra time after Tim Howard had 17 saves. I've seen us fail to qualify for a 2018 World Cup, losing to a nation I had never heard of prior to that night. And I've seen us get grouped on our own home soil in the 2024 Copa America. And yet here I sit, just a few hours before kickoff, with a feeling of comfort and confidence. Now, it goes without saying how important of a summer this is for the United States. Not only are we a host nation, but we're also entering a golden generation. Needless to say, the expectations are high and the pressure is on. And yet, I'm still comfortable. When Mauricio Pochettino was appointed in September of 2024, I was excited, along with many other Americans. And while the results haven't always been there, I think Pochettino has done one thing. He's elevated our squad. He's begun to get the best out of each and every player, regardless of who he's selecting, regardless of what cycle it is. Pochettino has gotten them to fight for the badge. And while Pochettino himself is not American, you can see he really does care. He really does want to win this World Cup. He really does want to bring successes to this nation that we have never seen. It's simple, though. For the United States to have a successful World Cup, we do not need to win the whole thing. In fact, I don't think we'll ever win a World Cup. We are a long way away. But a quarterfinals appearance for the first time since 2002 would be huge. It'd be the second time we've ever reached that far, and it would match our second best ever finish outside of the time we finished third in 1930 in the inaugural World Cup. That tournament was completely different. It kind of doesn't even count. So, it seems like the quarterfinals is the goal. But how do we get there? Well, it starts tonight against Paraguay. The road to the quarterfinals starts in LA, and it's now. Tonight's game will certainly not be the easiest. No World Cup game really ever is easy. But the United States do have an opportunity to do something. Beat a nation they are simply better than. And they can do it on home soil, starting the tournament off strong with a crucial 3 points in Group D. Now, before I get into the U.S. men's national team, let's talk about Paraguay quickly. Paraguay, they're a team that's going to sit deep. They're going to sit back, and they want you to try to break them down. They won't have a lot of possession, but when they do get possession, they will look to counterattack very quickly. They're coming off a 2-1 defeat to Morocco, in which they had 7 shots on target. They can create chances. Even if they only have 40% of possession, they will create chances. The last time these two teams met was back in September of 2025. The United States, well, they picked up a 2-1 victory, but it was not easy. It really wasn't. It won't be tonight. But the United States, once again, should look to pick up a victory. Now, Mauricio Pochettino has experimented with 2 systems leading up to the World Cup, a 4-2-3-1 and a back 3. And for tonight's game, I think either system could work. But for the sake of this video, and for the sake of the predicted 11, let's just say it's a back 3. In goal is Matt Freese. He gets the start over Matt Turner. Now, Freese has taken over for Turner as the U.S. men's national team #1 for about a year now, and he is impressed. He's played well. He doesn't have World Cup experience, he's making his debut, but he is a very good shot-stopping goalkeeper who can also play off his feet. That's something that Pochettino likes. When you're playing with a back 3, that is important. Now, as for the back 3, I'm going with Tim Ream, Chris Richards, and Alex Freeman. Ream on the left, Richards in the middle, and Freeman on the right. The importance of these 3 cannot be stated enough. Chris Richards, well, he's our best defender. Look what he did with Crystal Palace, helping guide them to the Conference League title this season. And while he's hurt, there's been a drop-off. It is very important that Chris Richards is healthy and available to play, especially in a back 3. Alex Freeman on the right, he's the guy that unlocks this entire system. The Villarreal defender is quick, he's a strong defender, he can clear the ball well, and he can get the ball to Sergino Dest on the right wing. And then there's Tim Ream. While he's aging, while he is slow, he is still a pretty good defender. He can clear the ball well, but most importantly, Tim Ream is a leader. He is our captain this summer. He has experience. And while it's just his second ever World Cup, The fact that at 39 years old he can get the call up and get the armband, I think that says enough about him. He is an important player, and while his athleticism may be outdated, his IQ certainly is not. Then there are the fullbacks. Anthony Robinson on the left, Sergino Dest on the right. Sergino Dest is a phenomenal creator. He can fly high up the pitch, occupy space, make runs in behind. He provides a goal scoring threat. He can whip balls in. He is a good creator. At times, he can be a defensive liability, though, but it is okay. It's simple. When Sergino Dest is at his best, the U.S. men's national team is too. They will need him massively tonight, and they will need him massively this entire summer. Then there's Anthony Robinson, or Jedi as many Americans call him, on the left. He can also create chances. He scored a wonder goal against Germany in the friendly leading up to the tournament. But where Robinson is key is his defensive ability. He's paired up on the side with Tim Ream, and whoever Paraguay has at the right will look to make a run in, exploit Tim Ream's aging athleticism. That's where Jedi comes in. He's a security blanket. He can help out. He will have a lot of running to do tonight and in this group stage, but I think he is up for the task. He's a phenomenal defender. There's talks about him making a move to Manchester United. He absolutely deserves it. Midfield of Tyler Adams and Weston McKennie. Tyler Adams, well, he was our captain in Qatar in 2022. He's a strong defensive midfielder. He can win the ball off a tackle, and he will get the ball to your playmaker. Then there's Weston McKennie. He's a ball-carrying midfielder. He's very good on ball. Similar to Adams, I think he's also good off ball, but I think he's better than Adams on the ball. McKennie is coming off one of the best seasons of his career, and once again, he's in his form at the right time for the U.S. men's national team. Pochettino also has Seb Berhalter, who he can bring off the bench. Now, if this game is even late and the United States are in need of a goal or two, I expect Berhalter to come on. The reason why is he's a set-piece specialist. When Paraguay is hard to break down and they have a lot of guys in the back, set pieces are one way to do that. Now, as for the attacking options, it starts with Malik Tillman in the middle. I think Malik Tillman has the opportunity to be the superstar for the United States this tournament. I think he is a raw talent that is unlocked this summer. His ability to occupy space in the middle and get the ball out wide while also creating good chances to score, it's simply impressive. I think Tillman is a key player for the U.S., and I think he's one of the stars of this tournament. If the United States are to make it far, I think Malik Tillman takes a big jump. Then there's Florian Balogun, our striker, the main guy up top. When Flo Balogun committed to play for the United States men's national team, it was a big deal. They got him over England. He chose to represent the Stars and Stripes, and he's done well at times. He scored goals. He's been good up top. But there are also games where he goes relatively unnoticed. He will have to be an impactful player. He will have to be clinical. He has to make the most of his chances. Then there's Christian Pulisic, the LeBron James of soccer, Captain America as we call him. He can do it all. He is simply our best player. He is leading this golden generation. He will be the most talented player on the pitch for either side tonight. Christian Pulisic will likely score goals, or he will be a part of the goals that are scored. He is huge. He is the key. If Christian Pulisic plays well, the United States will too. Now, Pochettino also has attacking options off the bench. There's Ricardo Pepi, who could fill in as a number 9, Haji Wright as well. And then you have Brendan Aronson and Gio Reyna, two midfielders that can also play on the wing. There are options. If we have to switch to a 4-2-3-1, I think we can. If we play a 4-2-3-1, I think we can. I think we will win this game regardless of the system we set up. There's one reason. We are simply the better team. I expect the United States to win 3-1 tonight. I think it's a strong start to the summer, a strong start to the most important tournament of our lifetime, and a strong start to this Golden Generations run in this summer's World Cup. Group D is not easy, but it's certainly beatable. We can win the group. We can beat all three teams. We have to do it. We have to progress. The quarterfinals is the goal, but we can make it further. Let's go, United States. Come on, you Stars and Stripes. Here we go.